Hi everyone. We have Sonali here, and today we are looking into today we are entering the day 5, and thanks everyone for coming in on this Friday evening. Uh, Thank you so much. That's actually means a lot. And today we are going to look into a lot of crazy things because branding. This is one of the most important things that we are looking ahead. And with the way I say about branding, I would like to like Sonali to brand herself as well. So, what is your brand, Sonali? Go on, introduce yourself.
Hello everyone, I'm Sonali Bedade and currently I'm in second year of engineering and I'm a beginner just like you and I'm learning, participating and contributing to open source and I'm trying to grab every other opportunity that comes. So hey,
That's super cool. Hey, and this is your first time live, right?
yes,
Wow, look at the number of comments coming in. So, yeah, there are a lot of great people here, and the community is good, big, and you will learn a lot of things when you are in the live because, like, you'll be able to reach out to other people. A lot of people are here, and either they will be like giving you a lot of problems that you can solve, or you will be learning a lot from them. And we have Eddie Jody, and we have a lot of different people. I guess Deep is from Angel Hack, and we've got a couple of more people as well, like Siddharth, and everyone is working in open source, and that's super cool. And hi to everyone, and to keep the whole uh, the live stream short and simple, I did get some feedback from other people, and one of the best feedback I have received is like, um, slow down a bit and then slow down the music a bit. So I've done those two things. So let's go and look into today's topic. So what exactly constitutes in branding? So that's what we are going to look at. And today we'll be looking into the same CSB, create React app sandbox, code sandbox. I will be sharing my screen very shortly, and just give me a couple of minutes. Sonali, in the meantime, do you have any questions?
yes, I didn't understand the topic actually. What do you
Okay.
mean by branding?
So when you create a new React application, there are like couple of things that comes with the see how are you going to create a React application? You'll be using a boilerplate, right? That boilerplate will come with a default set of icons, the title bar, etc. And obviously there will be no CSS frameworks or something like that. So all these things constitute into the branding part. Cool.
Yeah.
So let's go ahead and start the screen sharing. Um, Please confirm if everyone is able to see my screen. And right. Okay. I hope everyone is able to see the screen. Hopefully. Okay, let's go on. So I'm going to use the same code sandbox today, and it's react.new. So this one is actually, I'm being very lazy. So I'm using react.new always. And let it start. So, like how we were doing yesterday and before, so let's recreate everything in the correct documents and correct folders and other things. So I'm going to create a new directory which is going to have components. Then okay, this is going to fork the sandbox, so you can see down there, so it says forking the sandbox, etc. And I'm going to put this into components because this needs to lie inside the components, so that will make it fail. So we will go into the index.js and fix it by adding a components URL. Cool. Now the problem is it couldn't find the style.css. So where should the styles go? Let's add another folder and let's create styles. And then here I'm going to go put the styles.css from the components. Let's go back to the app.js. We will get rid of this one. Okay. And then now it shows in a simple way. If we refresh this page, should actually show the normal thing. Good. And in this index.css, we can add the, oh, not meant to supposed to see that. I was looking at these things. Anyway, these are the things that we will be looking at. Anyway, so I'm going to import styles slash styles.css. So the moment I import it, it's going to go back to the center. So this is what we did. So as far till now, I don't think there is any problem. There shouldn't be any problem. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open this website on here so that you can see something peculiar. So what I meant by branding is the default colors, the default page structure, and if you see the title and the icon, those things are all constituting the branding part. So where exactly are they stored? So they are not inside the app. They are not inside the sources folder. This is the SRC folder. That's where we generally, what do you call this? We generally try to create the application. We try to change the files, etc. But unfortunately, it is not stored here. There is another folder called public. So all these folder structures belong to the React scripts. So if you see the package.json, you could see that React scripts are here. So when we are using React scripts, everything is already concealed. But when I'm using Code Sandbox, it is even more concealed. So I'll come to that later point of time. But let me go into the public folder and explore what is there. Okay, there is only one file. It's called index.html. Let's have a look at what exactly is there in the index.html. And I believe that a lot of people were saying that the dark screen looks bad, or maybe it is not that readable. So what I'm trying to do is I'll see if there is any possible options that I can change the theme. So there are no extensions here. This is Visual Studio Code online, and okay, configuration for your sandbox. Then this is the overall configuration of the project. So this is not the thing. Oh, there is a settings point here. We have open VS Code settings. Great. We have got that. So if I try to check this out, there should be something called appearance, workbench appearance. Yes, Code Sandbox black. Cool. See, gloom. Oh, all these things are dark. Let's try using. Oh my God. Fine. How many of you are happy with this? There should be at least one person who is happy with this. But for now, I believe this is very bad.
Most of us love dark theme.
Everyone loves dark theme, but yesterday I got a like a small feedback saying like if you are having a light theme, that is better in terms of when you are doing the live streams, etc. So I'll just do one thing. I'll just go back to our default dark plus, or do we have the monokai? Oh, I love this. This is almost like my Sublime text configuration. This is cool. All right. Sorry, folks. Let me stick to the black theme and dark theme, and we will go with that. So when you look at this one, there is nothing that you can change here to change all these things. So the best way to go for is, let's go into the public HTML. So inside the public, you see one file called index.html, and let me close the files and let's see what exactly is there inside this. I'm going to save it once so that it gets updated and the alignment gets saved. So look at this. There is a manifest JSON that provides the metadata when your web app is loaded on the home screen of the Android. So what happens here is when all these applications, when you're trying to create an application using React.js, it is going to kind of like create a progressive web app. So at that point of time, this metadata file will help you in making your application look good in the mobile screens. Number one is about the theming. So like how we were trying to convert this into a light colored theme, there are other ways that you can change the Chrome's, like the Chrome's Chrome bar, the whole browser theme as well. So those kind of things are there in this manifest.json. But unfortunately, I'm not even able to find the manifest.json. Then you have this shortcut icon saying that public URL slash favicon.ico. So the public URL will be this public URL. You don't know what URL it is going to get deployed. So generally people will put as a public URL here. Now this is in the favicon.ico, right? What I'm going to do is, yeah.
Manifest.json makes our app mobile friendly, right?
Not exactly mobile friendly. See, what do you mean by mobile friendly here? Are you talking about the responsiveness?
Yeah.
Responsiveness will come from this line. So you have a meta name viewport, and then the content is width is device width, then initial scale, string to fit, leave the string to fit part, but width equal to device width. This is the one which will make your application not only just the React application, but even for a simple HTML application, HTML file, this will be working. Okay, so when you're opening it with a mobile device, it is going to take the width of the mobile device. That's how it's going to happen. So manifest.json is, I'll tell you what exactly happens. So there is this website called Real Favicon Generator. So if you see this one, this will provide you a lot of options here. So like, look at this. How will the Android display my icon? How will iOS round my touch icon? No more guesswork. So everything will be given by this. For example, let's take my website. So this is my website, and we do have a favicon here. Or let's do one thing. Let's try using something, or else let's use the same thing. So I've got my favicon.png here. It looks like this. It's a 300 by 300 favicon. So I'm just going to place it here on my desktop. And let's go to the favicon generator. So checking your existing favicon will also work. So let me put Praveen.science here. And it's going to show. So this is going to show me on different devices how each of this will look. I don't think I used this particular website to create the favicons. I don't remember really, but there is this particular website which I really love. Very simple and neat, favicon generator. So you can see that there is this favicon-generator.org. Very simple, dull website, dumb website. All you need to do is choose a file, just get this file, put it over here, generate only 16 by 16. Don't include anything. Just maintain the image dimensions. Create this favicon. Sorry, I did not expect this.
Oops.
We can't trust any computers, right? Okay. For some reason it is not working. Just let's try once again. So sorry, this happens with everywhere. Okay, I'm just gonna try this. Generate only 16 by 16. Don't include it. Create a favicon. Okay, for some reason it is not actually working. Okay, no idea. So let's try to click on the download generated favicon. I believe the site is not working. Yep, the site is not working. It is a 0-byte file, so which is interestingly wrong. Okay, let's try to generate another favicon. Let's try to put this favicon.png. Then click on this one. Click create favicon. Okay, for some reason this particular website is not working right now, and so we'll just leave this. Okay, look at this. This is how my favicon looks in different places. So if I see the iOS image, it's going to show me this way. It's going to show me like a bold thing. Yuck. Okay, and then in Android it looks really nice. So let's see. Okay, this looks really good. There is no high resolution icon is there. The high resolution touch icon is absent. Web app manifest is absent. So a lot of things are not there. So no browser configuration file. So there is no tile icon at all for Windows 10. So when I try to use it in the mask icon for Safari, it is not going to come. And there's no fave icon, but this image may not be useful regarding its size because it is 300 by 300 and it is also a PNG image. There might be some problems with that. So they are trying to help me out with saying like, this is how it is going to come, but it's not totally foolproof or something like that. So this is how it works. So let me go back to our favicon generator and let's select the favicon image. So I'm going to go to my desktop and it was favicon.png. Should be somewhere here. Oh, that's interesting. I'm not able to find the favicon.png. Can you find it? It's in desktop, right?
Must be in downloads or something.
No, it is down here, just here. Okay, it's not found. Okay, my Mac is playing games with me. Right, so I created this one. So now it is going to generate all the favicons for me. Now it's going to show me like this. So this is how it's going to come in the mobile everywhere. And in case of iOS, it's going to show this way. Then we have got it in the Android. So there are a lot of things are there. And I wanted to say, I just wanted only one file, but this is going to give me a lot of files now. So this is, see, look at this. It is also going to help me with creating a Metro app, which is very cool. So yeah, something like this. So there are lots of things that you can do with this real favicon generator, but I really don't like to do all these things. So what I'm going to do is I'll just steal the icon from my website in simple terms. So let me go back to Praveen.science, or else I'll just go to view source Praveen.science. And this is my PNG icon. And if I just copy this one, so instead of having this React app and this icon, all I need to do is the shortcut icon for, I'm going to change this way. And this is only for the code sandbox version. For our local version, I'm going to do it once again. Now, the title can be also changed. So let's say if I'm creating my own website, say, let's say it is going to be Sonali's website. So Sonali's portfolio. And then I'm just saving it. The moment I save it, this will not auto refresh, remember, because this is not connected to the browser here. And look at this, you can clearly see that it's been, I don't know how to zoom it in Mac, but yes, you can trust me that the icon has changed and the title has also changed. And another thing is, if you want to add more what do you say, like I want to use Bootstrap inside this. So what I would do is I'll go to bootstrapcdn.com. I'll put the comment in the live stream and I'll take only the CSS file. Sonali, will you say why?
I can't get you.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. So what happens is if you're using React uses virtual DOM, but jQuery uses a real DOM. So virtual DOM and real DOM are like Coca-Cola and Mentos. If you connect them together, yeah.
Boom.
So the moment I save this, you can see that the Bootstrap is being added. It looks completely different. So if I, and if I go to my SRC folder, go to the app.js, if I start doing like something like, sorry, Emmet abbreviation is not working here. Let's go for container. And let's make a row. Let's make a call 6. And let's give all these things here. Now you can clearly see that everything works fine. So if I give an offset 3, you can see that it is getting centrally aligned. So that's exactly what I was trying to say. So we have got perfectly the right stuff coming in, and so this way you can use Bootstrap quickly. So if you want to also look at a button tag with a class name of btn primary, there you go. Hello, boom. So you got this one done. There you go.
I
So
had a question.
yeah,
Is WhatsApp a React-based app?
yes. Let's take that after one more thing I wanted to show.
Okay.
So this is what you have done so far in the code sandbox. For example, this is a web service. That's where we have done. What if we need to do it in our local system? So let's say I believe everyone knows how to set up things in your local machine. If not, I'm just going to show you a quick update of, like, just type in Praveen dev environment on Google. You will see that my personal development environment comes up. So just open this page. Here's where my personal development environment looks like. So first thing I use is Google Chrome for all my development purposes, because a lot of things are there in it. And by the way, I'm using a Mac machine for my development purposes, and that's the only machine I have. So that's also a reason. And after switching from Windows to Mac, I had no idea that I will be going back to Windows. So it was completely fine. Like, let it be personal stuff, watching cat videos on YouTube or using WhatsApp or anything. Everything is working fine in Mac. So in case if you are able to get a Mac or get a Unix based machine, Ubuntu or something like that will work as well. So next thing is, there are a couple of extensions that you require. So I'm using this React Dev Tools extension. Then obviously Zoom is for communication. A lot of times I use Zoom for all the communication, including this live stream. I'm using Zoom's help for making it possible. Then Git. If you want to ever time travel on your code, please use Git. And then in case if you mess up something, get back and then start from where you messed up. That's very easy instead of doing it from the first, right? I've got this two things, item 2 and okay, let me cut the small talk. There are lots of things. I have put the link on the, what do you call this? On the live chat. So go ahead and check it out. Main thing, we are here for Node.js. So that is the thing which is going to help us run the stuff. So what I'm going to do quickly is I'm going to create a new window. Okay. And I'm just going to zoom it in so that you are all able to see this. I'll also create an, what do you call this? Create an empty repository. So I'll go to GitHub. So that's my GitHub repository. That's my profile. So I'm just creating a new repository. It's going to be a public repository. So I'm going to give the name of the repository as, what shall we give as a name? Sonali, give me an idea.
Branding.
Okay, branding in React. Okay, so I need to use all small letters or else it will not work. Lowercase is what is required. It's day 5, right? So let's use day 5. And it's a public repository, part of Praveen's live stream series on 30 days of React along with Sonali. Okay, so I'm not initializing anything with this. So I'm just going to create the repository directly. So once I created this one, I would be able to copy this part. Okay, the moment I copy this one, I'd be getting this particular stuff, but it is not, whoops, this is not what I want. So here, what I want to do is I'll just copy my URL, my username, put it in front of GitHub and put an @ so that it avoids you in, it will save your time in giving username and password. So I'm closing this. So if I go to that new thing, I can click on clone repository. Don't be fooled by this button. Paste it, clone from this URL. So I'm just gonna use my downloads works folder, and I select the repository location. It is cloning, it has cloned, and I'm clicking on open. Now I don't even require my Explorer or anything. All I require is this Visual Studio Code. Every single thing is available from Visual Studio Code. So before that, I would like to go through the extensions in case if you haven't noticed that. So I use just 8 extensions. This is just a theme. So let's ignore that. This is something which I will really recommend everyone. So how many of you are lazy like me? I'm completely lazy. Sonali, are you?
I think everyone who codes is lazy. That's why like we use such extensions and all.
That's cool. So yes, that's exactly the funny part. So everyone is lazy, and what we need to do is we need to somehow make this whole thing work. Like what I'm gonna do is this particular extension is going to help me in creating a lot of stuff. For example, if I want to use a React, okay, I'll just show you what exactly this does in a few minutes. So again, a laziness stuff. For code formatting, I use Prettier along with ESLint. This will help you in formatting the code in the best way possible. So this is something I'm going to use it. And just give me a second. Okay, so this ESLint is something that is going to help us in a lot of different ways. So first thing is it is going to work with Prettier. Secondly, it is actually a linting engine. So linting engine is something that helps you in writing the good code. So that's one thing it does. And finally, I'll show you another magic what it does. So ES7 React Redux, that will give you a magic, and ESLint plus Prettier will give a magic. So Sonali, you have to remind me about those two magics.
Yeah.
Then finally, we have Git history and Git lens. Git history, everyone can understand what could it be because it's going to show the history of a particular file. You don't need to go into GitHub or anything. It will be showing all the history here itself. Git lens is very creative. So what this does is, look at what it says. So when you click on any of the line, it is going to show you who actually modified and when. On top of it, it is also going to show us a lot of like features about like what is going to do, what exactly, like there is a lot of things that are there here. Okay, these are a couple of things. Apart from these things, I have got to do tree cosmetic stuff, VS Code icons, cosmetic stuff. So that's about my setup of Visual Studio Code. I hope everyone will be able to easily set it up, because if you go check out the dev environment here, I have got the same list of icons. Sorry, what icons? Same list of extensions here. And in case if you want to clone my copy of the settings, there is also this dot file. Okay, so if you open this dot file, you'll be able to look at the same raw file, and you just need to copy paste it. I'll tell you how you can paste this one. So you go to Visual Studio Code, go to the preferences, settings. In Windows, it will be in file preferences. And then if you click on this file, this particular file icon kind of thing on the top right, you'll be able to see this. So just copy, paste, boom, that's it, done. So that's exactly very simple. Okay, so that's about my IDE setup. Now let's go ahead and create our first React application. So how am I gonna do this is, I have this terminal directly in here. So I can use terminal here. I'll be using this command called npx create react app. So again, and I'll be using the folder name here, folder name. So what does npx do? Any idea? How many of you know? Yeah, go on.
It creates the React app.
It creates the React app. This whole, like this whole command creates the React app. What is npm? What is npx? Any idea?
Mm, I have no idea.
Okay, there
Let's
are
see
some
in the
comments
comments
coming in.
if someone gives the right answer.
Okay, before that, I'll say it because we are running out of time. Okay, so NPM is Node Package Manager and NPX is Node Package Executor. So, Sonali, what do you do if you want to install a software? What is your
I
favorite software that you installed recently?
um VS Code actually.
VS Code. Okay,
Recently.
let's take VS Code as an example. So, what do you do first? How would you install it?
I go in the browser, I search for VS Code link, then I click on download, select the operating system I'm using, and then I click on download.
Then,
Then an exe file gets installed, and then we install the software from that exe file.
exactly. Then what happens? Then what would you do with that exe file? The one which you downloaded first.
I'll open it, then there will be some options
No,
where
no.
to save it
Yeah,
and all.
yeah. Okay, go on. Yes.
And then we click on install. And then then it
It will
gets
install. Yeah, it
yeah.
will get installed. Then after that, you will start using Visual Studio Code. But what will you do with that original file you downloaded?
No, I don't turn back to that. I never
And
turn
what?
back to that
Yeah,
exe file.
exactly. And what if you have less space? What is the file that you are going to delete first?
The exe file.
So that's exactly what npx does. So npm is node package manager. It manages all the packages. So npx, what it does is it first does an npm install the package name. So in this case, it is going to be create react app. Then you have given this command as well. So what it does is it's going to run create react app on this folder name. And then finally it does npm uninstall create react app. Oops. So this is what is the equivalent of this particular line. So this one is going to the create react app is just a setup file. Okay. So it is just going to run, install, and then remove the whole thing.
Uninstall.
That's it. So you would not be requiring it when you are working with the installation. So what we will do is, since the folder name is the same folder name, I'm just going to give dot. Dot constitutes the same folder name. So I'm just going to press enter, and then I created a new React app here. Then it takes some time. Yeah, so this is depending on your browser, no, your computer speed and your internet connection speed. This will take time. So some people in Windows, it took a long time because Windows is not suited for this particular development. It is mainly suited for Linux based development. So if you're using Ubuntu or something like that, that might be very faster than Windows. And obviously Mac has a higher processing capacity, etc. So that way it is faster too. So let's wait for
Uh,
this to get over. Yeah, go
yeah.
on.
When we were trying this in the sandbox, code sandbox, we didn't have to install any packages. But when we are trying this in our local machine, we had to install Node.js and npm, the commands, right?
Yes. The reason is, as I said you before, the code sandbox hides a lot of things. So one of that is the complete React architecture that is there inside it. So not only that, it will make your life easier. So if you want to just quickly fire up something and do some React work, you will be able to also do that. So here it is. We are done with the installation. This is how you install the React application. So inside this folder, you just need to do npm start. This will start the development server. Npm run build. It will run a build command, which is going to create all the static files which are easy for production. Let's not consider about test. No one is going to go for job right now. So, and I'm not in a position to switch jobs as well. So I'm happy with this. and then we have npm run eject. We are not taking any risks, so let's forget about that too. So let's do what command should I run?
npm start.
Yes. So before that, I would like to open up my browser. Let's say I open this browser or something like that. I do npm start, and it opens up a development server. It starts the development server, but even before that, it will connect with your browser and it opens up this localhost 3000. The moment it says it's compiled successfully, it has compiled successfully. So I'm just gonna reduce the screen size of this. I'm gonna get rid of this part and reduce the screen size of this as well. So all I need to do is I need to go edit this src slash app.js, and then I need to save it to reload. So I don't need to reload anything. So what I'm gonna do is I'll just delete all these things. I hope you all understood what npm and npx is. Now, since we have done this, I'm just gonna make a checkpoint. So created a React app using CRA, create React app. That was simple. So I go to my src folder, I go open my app.js. Okay, this looks so bad because everything is in the same place, which is bad. Okay, now I save this whole thing by changing something like hey Sonali and save it. Immediately, even without refreshing, I did not even touch anything. It automatically came as hey Sonali here. So this is the basic way of setting up React. Now, we know that this is not the place we are going to look at, right? So we'll close this part. We'll get rid of this one as well and let it be like learn React again. Now, let's explore what is there in the public folder. So public folder now has the manifest.json. Sonali, you had a question, right? What does manifest.json have? So this is what it has. Look at it. It has all these sizes, icons, every single thing. What is the theme color, etc. There are like loads of configuration things that are there here. So that will help you in getting your browser, mobile browser display in the right way. Okay. So now what we are going to do is we'll just close this off and let's go to our index.html. So this is the favicon.icon that we have. Let's go to index.html. And we have got all these things right now, correct? Now, let's try once again with our favicon to create with the favicon generator. So I'm just going to go back to favicon generator. I'm just going to literally pray that this should work now. So this is the same file. I'm just going to get this one here, generate only this icon. Do not include this, create favicon. Boom, it's not working. Okay, I'm just going to put create favicon from PNG. There are like hundreds of sites. So let's go with the favicon.ico. Okay, so PNG to ICO is there. So let me drag it and drop it here. Boom, it automatically showed me what is it. So click on download, just got favicon.io.zip. So if I open this, there are like, wow, it automatically created all these different icons for me. Cool. So there is this 192 by 192 icon. There is this 512 by 512 icon. And there is also this favicon.ico as well. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is, if you see the, if you see this particular folder here. So let me open VS Code and click on reveal in Finder. So we have the same list of icons as well. So we have a logo 192. Let me copy this one and go to this 192 thing, paste it over here. I'll suggest this site then in that case. So there is logo 512. Let me copy this 512, paste it. We have favicon logo 192, logo 512, right? Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to open this website, the one which we created as a React app. Let's change this one into Sonali. So in this thing, I'm going to say Sonali, and then it immediately changed it this way. Not just that, I go back to our folder structure. This is the public folder. just keep watching this part. Okay, so just concentrate on this one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these three icons, three files, Favicon, logo 192 and logo 512, and put it over here. It's going to ask me, should I replace everything? I'm just going to say yes. So keep looking at that, replace, boom, that's
Oh,
done.
the logo changed.
Hey,
Yeah.
so this is what I wanted to show you. And this is one of the branding parts. Any questions? I'm gonna also answer all the questions on the through the comments.
Yeah.
Sorry for not answering here because of the
We'll
time
also
constraint.
give the link to them.
Yes, I'll send the link as well. Yeah, I've already sent the GitHub link there. So I'll also send the other links as well. Okay.
So we just have to download our the choice of our logo and then add it in the code.
Exactly. As simple as that. Now, any other questions, Sonali, for you?
Can you show again? Yeah, I had that doubt about
Yeah.
is WhatsApp a React app?
Yes, WhatsApp is a React app. So
Okay, but it must be really complicated, right?
it is really complicated. I'm going to stop the screen sharing because we are running out of time. And let me
Okay.
put this on the normal one. Right. So I guess I understood what exactly you meant. Are you talking about
Yeah.
whenever a message comes in and WhatsApp shows a number on that? Right?
Yeah.
I'm sorry,
How does
Sonali.
it keep the count? Like,
You are not gonna get it this time. I'm gonna talk about that in my next session with another person. But definitely, Sonali, you are gonna come in again. Do you wanna come in again?
yes, surely.
Yay! So
Yay.
okay, so tell me, like we have come to the end of the whole thing. So what do you think about like how was your first time live stream? Looking at answering all the people's questions as well, and how was it?
Yeah, this experience is really nice, and I enjoyed a lot with you and all our friends in the in the comment section. And I really
Hey,
love this.
cool, cool, cool. So when are we going to meet or do this again next?
I'm waiting for the chance.
Hey, hey.
Yeah.
Okay, so next time bring all your friends as well, and those who are looking at this from YouTube, please go ahead, hit the subscribe button, share it with your friends, give this video a like, and let's support Sonali and Sonali's friends. Bring your friends as well. Everyone, let's share all the knowledge that we are getting. And don't forget, let's talk in tomorrow with a new topic. I don't remember what I am planning to do it now. So day 6 is going to be awesome. I guess it is something interesting with this, which is related to the same stuff what we talked about. So Sonali, your answer will be answered. Your question will be answered tomorrow. So don't forget, be a spectator and let's rock it. Okay. So do you want to say a bye to everyone?
Yeah. Bye, everyone. See you
Keep in
soon.
touch and
Yeah.
stay safe. See ya.
Yeah.